After trading so good for such a long time, Sens stock just flipped. Most of the stocks in my portfolio experienced a major red day recently, and it does pose the question, are we in a stock market crash? And what is going to happen to this Sens stock price prediction? In this video, I want to talk about Sens, I want to talk about Bngo, I want to go over a recent article, some recent news, as well as the stock action to try to determine a new price prediction for Sens stock on that FDA approval. Starting off with the 5-day chart, we can see that Sens did experience this massive drop here. Yesterday wasn't as bad. We only did go down just 0.58%. So it does seem like it has already stabled. However, we did fall through a key bit of resistance that I was hoping to stay above. That does have me concerned. And when you look at stocks like Bngo, you see that they also experienced a big drop off. However, yesterday they did manage to finish the day green, as well as stocks like AQST, another stock that we talk about on this channel. I'm not trying to scare you by telling you this. I'm just trying to explain that the same day that Sens fell, other stocks fell also. So it's not anything particularly wrong with Sens stock or any of these other stocks. It's a broader market thing. And that is because of something that is going on in China right now. The company Evergrande isn't doing so well, and there are fears that this will cause the Chinese real estate market to crash, and that can obviously venture on into the stock market, like the US stock market and stock markets around the world. And that is why these stocks are being affected. I'm not going to make a video getting into this because so many other channels already have. You probably already know what's going on. I just want to focus on Sens stock and Bngo stock for this video. One of the things that I did when I saw this stock crash first is I thought, wow, was there some negative news? Did something come out about the FDA approval? And I jumped on the Sens website and I saw that no recent news came out. Then I heard about the Evergrande situation and it all made sense. And in fact, it made me relax because I knew that there was nothing particularly wrong with Sens stock. There was nothing wrong with any of the stocks that I speak about on this channel. It was just something that happened in the market. And when we look at the chart, I've been mentioning this piece of resistance. I've been saying for quite some time that I don't want to see us fall below 377 because when we do, I see us jumping back to 364. Well, not only did we fall below 377, we fell all the way down to 351, which is another point of resistance that I had marked. And to be honest with you guys, I didn't think we were going to get through that. I did not think we were going to fall through that again, but we did. And now we're trading at 344. Moving forward, I do think that Sens showed that this bleeding won't be continuing for too much long because they had that big drop and then they stabilized. I do hope to see us jumping back over this 351 share and eventually back over 364. Now, I was mentioning that if we jumped over 390, if we could surpass that 390 range, we will be heading towards that 410 and even more so towards all-time highs. However, that's now changed. My priority now is to see this stock climb over 351 and more 364. At that range, I feel a bit more comfortable because right now this stock is trading very, very volatile and it is hard to say exactly where it's going. Now, I do think that this is going to affect the FDA approval stock price prediction. If we get that stock price prediction on a very bearish market, I still believe that it will be positive news. I still believe that the stock will behave just as we thought it will. It's going to start building up momentum and start increasing in price, leading towards that FDA approval. And I do think on that FDA approval, providing we get that FDA approval, this news will really push the stock up a significant amount. However, I don't think this is going to now push up to the amount we were expecting. I was saying that I could see it get to $10 a share. Now I'm pulling that price prediction down between $6 and $8 a share. So it is significant. However, you need to realize when the whole market's ready, when there's a lot of fear, there aren't going to be a lot of people willing to put money on this stock. That's not to say that we can't smash that $10 a share price target if we see the market turn around, and we're already seeing it stabilize. So the next few days are going to be critical to see not just where Sens stock is going, but where the whole market is going. And when I have that information, I can do an update video and let you know if I still see us passing that $10 $10 a share range, because right now for us to get $10 a share, we're talking about over 100% from where we are traded today. And that's going to be a massive increase, and it's going to require a lot of momentum to get there. And the thing that's going to help us get that momentum is of course going to be news coming out about the FDA approval, but also we want to see the market green. We want to see a green market. It will be the perfect time. So this is really going to depend on timing. Are we going to have an update as to where this is going to happen? Remember, this was meant to happen around mid-October. It's getting pushed back towards the end of the year. So to be quite honest with you, to really understand the stock price, where it's going to go on that FDA approval, we need to know, is this market going to be bearish like it is right now, or we're going to get back into that bullish trend? And if we do, we can surpass that $10 a share. However, my bearish price target on that FDA approval is $6 a share, which is still a massive flip from where we are today. I'm still very, very excited to be in this company. I haven't sold any shares, and like I said, I always told you guys, if we drop below here and I don't see anything fundamentally wrong with the company, I am going to take that as a buying opportunity. And right now, that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at a potential buying opportunity, because I can see this maybe 2 to 3xing on that FDA approval, providing we're in a bullish market, everything goes to plan. Like I mentioned, Bngo stock also saw this sharp drop. However, they were able to recover, and I do expect Bngo stock to continue to trade sideways for quite some time until we see more catalysts, particularly earnings. We need to see this stock really push through with the earnings. And AQST stock is down quite a bit from when I first started speaking about them. However, we are seeing a turnaround because we are heading towards that clear FDA approval date. If you don't know about AQST stock, Aquestive Therapeutics, I'd highly recommend you check my video out on this company. They are a stock that I am invested in. I'm invested in them as a swing trade because they have a clear date for a massive catalyst being an FDA approval. And I do feel that when we get that FDA approval, we can see this stock 3x also. And what's crazy is this stock is significantly undervalued right now according to analyst price predictions. Check out my videos. I'll leave them at the end of this one, and I will see you all in the next video.